Hey guys, this is Jeff here and welcome back to Runnergy. And today we're going to be asking about this perhaps silly question: is running 1 day a week enough? Is it worth it? I have even asked this question to myself more than once. So although I try to run 3 to 5 days a week, it's not always possible. As with everyone, life gets in the way. People have families, jobs, and unforeseen events that can make it a struggle to get another run in. In addition, I personally struggle with ADHD, and just for an example, I have been planning to write and do this video for months. Actually, since last year. But here we are, finally here doing this video, and I'm okay with that. For me, getting out the door is just the hardest part, so try to make it up with other workouts, like what I call fill-in workouts. I'll try to do 5 or 10 minutes of meditation or stretching, breathing exercises, just to fill in the days that I don't get out the door. So for me, just getting out the door is the hardest part. It's not that I don't want to run. I do. Heck, I've been running for 40 years. I love running, but it's still a struggle. And so the days that I don't get out the door, I do try to do what I call fill-in workouts. I will do 5 or 10 minutes of meditation. I'll do some stretching. I'll breathing exercises. I happen to have an elliptical machine, so maybe I'll pop on there for 10 or 12 minutes. The point is, I try to do something for the days that I just can't get myself to put running clothing on and get out the door, for whatever reason it is. But back to the original question, is running 1 day a week enough? And I want to answer that question kind of with another question. Is it better than not doing anything at all? And the obvious answer is yes, of course. Keep in mind that a quarter of Americans don't do any kind of activity. None. Total sedentary. So just by doing even the 1 day a week is already ahead of a good amount of people. And by adding 5-minute workouts on other days, stretching or meditation or breathing exercises or vision exercises of how your next workout will be, you're already way ahead of a lot of people. So not every workout needs to be an Olympic event. So to add a little lightness to this, many years ago, about 30 or so years ago, I knew someone who ran 1 day a week. This is the person who actually kind of spawned on this video, and he ran 1 day a week, and but every 3 or 4 months or so, he would run a marathon on running 1 day a week, and we would just all crack up because he would come in to work, absolute cripple. He could barely move. But the point is that he ran 1 day a week. I mean, he was almost proud of it. You know, he was. I think he was in the TV film industry, and so he really only got 1 day a week or so to actually get a run in. But then every once in a while he would jump in and do a marathon. Why not, right? But it was great for us because we would just make fun of him. Okay, here, why don't you reach this thing up here, or do this, or lift this thing, or something, and you just look at us like, really? The point is, you do what you can do. And you should do it without regret or apologies. Everyone's life is different and full of different struggles and complications. Perhaps instead of judging yourself and what you're not doing, you should recognize and appreciate what you are doing. I'm not saying that striving for more. I'm not saying you shouldn't strive for more. It's always good to strive for more, have a goal of doing more. But I'm just saying, don't discount your daily accomplishments, what you are doing right now. With that said, life is fragile. Be kind to it and yourself. And as always, keep on moving, even if it's just 1 day a week. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.